Hello, hello, hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello, hello, hello. Hello from Masai Mara.
Hello from Dubai, back to Dubai.
Okay, let me first share this to all our social media.
Yeah, even I have to share. Let me also
So,
share.
what's the plan for today?
Plan for today is I'm still in the hangover of Masai Mara.
Okay.
So I was just going through my pictures, my folders, and I I want to share with a lot of people what I have experienced from Mara. That's the whole agenda. We have people joining us. Nisha, I can't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
So, I'm just trying to share this in a couple of places before you start.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Even I have posted on my Facebook and everywhere. And let's wait for the people to come as well.
Yes.
We have started after
Yep.
like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. So let's make sure that we are going to continue this without any more skipping in between.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I have done my part.
Okay. Sorry, I'm doing my one more part.
So I would definitely like to thank you and Nikon Middle East Hermi because it's just because you drop into Mara, I got a chance to use this beautiful, awesome Nikon D6. Thank you for lending me for 1 week.
You're welcome. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was indeed a good uh, like very good help from Nikon Middle East to support us with that D6. Very helpful, and I kind of getting addicted to that camera now. So
I
yeah,
totally understand.
beautiful one.
Yeah.
And yeah, in fact, in the future trips also, I'll be using the same. And
Lucky you.
this time for a change, I had only one camera and one lens with me in the whole Mara trip of last 25 days. So that is something that I never do because I always carry minimum two bodies and three lenses.
Lenses.
Yeah, one long telephoto lens, then one 7200 and one wide angle like
Yeah.
1635 or 2470. But
Yes.
this time I have gone only with this Nikon D6 and 180-400. That is something that is very challenging for me, and I took that challenge because I know the versatility of the range from 180 to 400 and the f4 factor as well throughout.
And 1.4x converter.
1.4x converter helped me a lot when it comes to birding, like or even the hunt sequences. So a lot of things, and it was indeed a very helpful, helpful gear.
A complete package gear.
Yes, complete packaged gear. And
Yeah, I would still love to take my 7200 along with it, but I totally understand. You don't get confused between 7200 and 180 400. Sometimes, between you shift this gears,
yeah,
you miss things.
no, it's just out of curiosity I did that. We have Imad with us, Dilip Kongot, Outdoor Clicks.
Yep.
Uh,
Nicely. Hello,
I,
hello, hello.
I want to thank Imad because today he was with me for the workshop morning.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So he gifted me something. I'm still using that.
Lucky you.
He gifted a power bank. In fact,
And I thought it is a hard disk.
I actually lost my power bank, and today, luckily, he asked me when the moment I met, he asked me, Hermes, do you need a power bank? I said, yeah, why not? So thank you, Emma. And yeah, let's start the
Let's
session.
start the journey.
Basically,
Yes.
this is not a complete highlight of my trip. I am showing a bitten pieces of the
Pieces.
trip. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can do a second session as well.
Yeah,
So,
in fact, not just second session, Herme, because usually our trips are like 5 nights, 6 days, and
yeah.
you wait here for almost a month.
Yes.
And this time, usually there are so many vehicles, so many rush between people and all, but this time, you know, because of COVID, the number of vehicles were less, and the sighting was spectacular. There was no way we can kind of talk about this and
Yeah.
stop talking about it, in fact. Yeah, so I don't want to do this blah blah too much. You start your journey, please.
So this is all about my Masai Mara trip, as I mentioned. One second.
Yeah, I see some bell ringing. Christmas is over.
Yeah, even that was hanging next to me, so I just you know, let
Yeah.
me let me, 1 second.
So yeah, Hermes was here for 25 days and he's going to explain his beautiful journey along with some glimpse of what we have seen in Mara in when he was here for those 25 days.
Yeah. So as I said, the whole trip was with the Nikon D6 and 180 400 mm lens. That's the only equipment I used for this 25 days, and I feel it was it was a right decision that I used that, and almost all the frames I could cover. You will understand, like when I show you the pictures, you will understand the difference as well.
True.
So this is one of my favorite series that I would start with, the cheetah lioness, the mother cheetah and the mother lioness interaction. Basically, the lioness came to attack the cheetah and kill her cubs. So luckily, the cheetah, the mom cheetah, she got all the courage inside her, and she literally fought with the lioness and chased the lioness away. And it was a very rare sighting. Out of my last 10 years, I haven't gone through such a uh, sighting in Mara. So for me,
That's true. Like,
yeah,
we have seen couple of times coming by one time, but this particular time, this lioness came at least 4 times in 6 hours gap.
yeah. So this was actually one of the great moments that we had in Mara. And next is this interesting frame, the saddle built crane with a frog. We finished our morning drive. It was almost 11:30, so the sun was a bit harsh, and we didn't find much interesting things happening in the field. So our guide Philip said, let's go back. And he usually never say that. But we were just driving back home, and we thought we'll take some rest and come back. Then the moment we like almost about to reach the camp, we saw one small marsh area, and we found this saddle crane trying to hunt something. So we took the vehicle to that place, and we got this some couple of good pictures we got. It took a lot of time to eat the frog.
It was quite a big one.
Yeah. And this is our famous Luluka.
Luluka.
Luluka. Nisha's Luluka, we call it.
I love this leopard. Oh my god, and her cub.
Yeah. I'll show the cub in the next frames. But this is the first day I sighted. She was literally playing with her cub, very, very playful cub. So the cub was on the left side of this grass, and she literally jumped onto the cub. Both were playing.
Wow.
Yeah. And this is her cub. We also call it Nisha's cub. Yeah, the guy Mara say that you are the mother of.
I'm the mother of Lulu's cub.
Okay. So this is the famous Luluka's cub. She's like very famous now, and all the people who come to Mara are behind her, like this cub
Yeah.
and Lulu. And see, these frames you can see like how I focused through the grass. It was
Yeah.
literally thick grass, and the focusing was very easy. I just loved that focusing system, the new. And this is her proper Luluka's famous, like every yeah, everybody know about this behavior. She stand on top of her
Two hind legs.
two hind legs, and it's just checking around what is happening. That's it. And this she does very often. If anybody who go to Mara, if you follow her, you will find it like within half an hour, one or the other place she'll be.
Yeah, especially if she is looking for a hunt or she is a bit worried about the surroundings, then
If
she
you keep on
do this.
walking, you might not be able to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is her in the beautiful morning light. Again through the grass.
Grass.
This is
Yes,
again.
it's all raw images, dear.
I haven't edited. I just took the screenshot and showing it because I didn't get time to edit, at least to do the color collection as well, being frank. So all these are raw files. Again, you can see every hair of her is sharp through that grass.
Yeah, the focusing system in D6 is spectacular. Sometimes when you really struggle. I mean, it's a challenge for any photographer to. Right now, the grass is really tall, and getting the focus through the grass is the critical point for a photographer.
Yeah.
And if you can completely damage it, otherwise when you get it will be spectacular. So there is only two ways. There is no in between in any of these series.
Yeah, and I was using the single point focus. Otherwise, I don't see any possibility of getting that focus.
Absolutely not possible.
Literally pinpoint through the grass, and once it is caught, it's like locked. So yeah, that's it. It was very tough, but the images that caught the focus are like excellent.
It's
Again,
true.
Lulu in her
Action.
Yeah, full action. Again through the grass. The
And
grass is actually
play of
power.
light as well.
The grass is actually tall now because it's unusual that it rains a lot in this month. So from December and January, it's raining like every day heavy rain. So
Supposed to be summer here.
yeah, like not summer, but kind of no rain.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's raining like anything. So the grass were very tall, and yeah, again through the grass, the cub coming. And as we mentioned before, every picture you see is a raw file.
With no color correction, which is so visible.
Again, the cub looking through the grass, playing in front of us. She was trying to jump around.
It's a beautiful light.
Yeah. And this is
Awesome.
another series which is very close to my heart. Uh, yeah, we saw this bird while we were about to stop for breakfast in the bush.
Yes.
So yeah, John showed us this lilac
Lilac.
breasted with locust in its mouth. And the moment we stopped the vehicle, she was very cool. She started tossing. She started to eat, like trying to kill the locust, and all action started after that.
It was a spectacular series.
Yeah, it was so difficult for her to kill the insect. She
It
did a
was
lot.
quite big.
Yeah, and then she came on another branch, and then she flew away. Varuk Seagull Owl, we were coming back. Uh, this photo was taken almost after sunset, and yeah, it's again a very good sighting for us on that day. This is again a kind of backlight picture.
Rim light.
Yeah, I was trying to get the rim light, and yeah, we have already done a session for this, like clicking, like photographing rim light or backlight photos are very difficult when the sun is literally against the subject, and the focusing will, like, you keep on
Dance around.
yeah, hunting back and forth the focus. So the best thing is to focus on the edge, the hairs on the edge, and somehow get the focus, or you have to go for manual focus.
Annual.
Yeah, but again, the D6 focusing, I found it very pretty easy compared to the other versions. So it was quite easy for me to focus in this as well. The same day we got this topi uh, silhouette. The the Kelvin value was around 7,000 plus, and I
Tell me,
love
there is
the
a question.
yeah.
From outdoor clicks, whether you used any built-in flash, so you need to share the secret for the owl.
Yeah, for the owl, I used an external light. It was a very soft light that we used. We were able to go a little close to the owl. It was not flash, but an external source of light we used.
So that was the answer for you, dear.
Yeah. And these are the currently uh,
The
like
young boys.
very 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 top, like very known 5 boys of Masai Mara. They are from the Black Rock Pride, so now they have separated, and the 5 brothers have made a coalition, and now they are trying to uh, like hunt buffaloes, and a lot of actions are happening around these 5 lions. We were there with them for almost, like, we were continuously following them for almost 4 days, and the fourth day they made a buffalo kill, and it was very interesting to watch uh, the kill, because like 4 days literally they were behind, like keeping a distance. They were looking for the weakest among the buffaloes, and finally on the last day they found one of the weakest buffalo, who was a little behind. And out of the five, that time there were only four of them. One was somewhere around, but the four of them made the kill that day. And out of the four, three were together. One went, like one was missing. None of us have seen that lion. And after some time we have seen it covered all the way, the buffalo, and came from the opposite direction, and it was literally stalking at the buffalo to chase the buffalo to the other three lions. And finally somehow the other buffaloes came and tried to help this weak buffalo, but the destiny was around. So the lions finally made, like, kill the weak buffalo. And it was very interesting to watch, like when you follow these animals for like couple of days, you will see a lot of actions, you will see a lot of behaviors that will surprise you. So when you are around in Mara, not just in Mara, like when you are around to shoot any wildlife or any birds, it's always good to study them, to learn, to watch their behavior. You get to know them, and you will feel like you will feel more love towards them. So that's the key. This is a martial eagle juvenile. It was like one of the days, an afternoon game drive, just sitting on this tree, and we were waiting for almost 15-20 minutes, and finally it took off to a, like I don't know what it was looking at, but it was looking to a particular direction and it took off. This was again one of the best sighting we had with our group, and everyone in that vehicle, like our guest, got the best shots of this series: the cheetah on the mount and the sun behind. The this image is an example of how uh, placement makes a huge difference. I was in the vehicle, two other guests were also in the vehicle, and I got this shot. The guest sitting behind me got another shot, and the guest sitting in the end of the vehicle got literally a very, like, you can see a huge difference in everyone's shot.
I
So
think that shot should be talked. I mean, we should call Captain for a session mainly focusing on this particular image, because for his image, the sun was in front of the cheetah. The
yes,
second guest, who was sitting right behind Hermes, got the cheetah got the sun right below the cheetah, and
really,
you got it on right on the back. And I was in the vehicle in front of the behind you, right? I was in the vehicle behind them. So for me, I got the cheetah, I mean cheetah and the sun together only in a 70-200 mm on 70.
yeah,
In a 400 mm, I didn't even see the sun. So that was the difference in two different vehicles among four different photographers.
yeah. So like out of all, frankly speaking, I love Captain's image.
The best. That
He-
was one of the best shot I have ever seen when it comes to a cheetah on the sunset.
Yes, and he did it so well. Everything, all the settings and the white balance, everything was perfect in that shot. We will be sharing that shot very soon once Captain edit and put it out.
Yes, yes. And this was his reaction. He was literally dancing.
You can show it once more.
No. Let Captain share his dance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was so happy. Like I have I have seen him literally shouting from the car after that in joy.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is Murani and Scarface
Together.
together. They
Dilip, especially for you, because Dilip is the biggest fan of Scar and Morani.
okay. So we are dedicating this for Dilip Kongot, and yeah, this was again I think almost on the
Third week.
second second last day of my trip, second or
Yeah.
third last day of my trip. They both were sitting. They both were sitting. It was a rainy day. They got up. Both of them
Shoot that head.
shook their head. We got the head shake picture in the rain, and then we saw that they are looking into a herd of buffaloes. They are very weak. Like especially Scarface is very weak. He can't even walk properly. Murani is still better. Okay, so Scarface and Murani, both of them started walking towards uh, the
Buffalo
buffalo
herd.
herd. And we were saying like if it was in their young or their
Prime age.
prime age, they would have literally gone and charged the buffaloes. Now the moment like they were walking like thinking that they were in their good age, but after a point of time they both sat down and sadly looking at that buffalo herd. Even like we will get to learn a lot of things from these things
That's
when we
true.
are at our prime age, what we do, and we are seeing these two lions at their old age thinking of their prime age and sitting there looking at the buffaloes. After that they were like literally out in the grass, like they were lying down in the grass. uh, John, our guide, my friend, he said it's like we were still having a hope that it might go for a kill, but he's like, no, don't worry, it will lie down there. As he mentioned, after some time they lie down in the bush.
Yeah. And the sad part now is nobody have seen Skio for last 3 days, so I'm not sure whether he is alive or he's gone.
Okay. And this is Lorian, another beautiful leopardess. She is the mother of Luluka as well, very famous. And now she got a very cute cub. We fortunately we sighted the her cub for the first time.
That's fine.
Yeah, we were like John was telling me there is a cub, there is a cub, there is a cub. I didn't had any hope, but one day we saw the mother, and the belly was like literally showing us that she became a mother. So
Yeah,
that
you
gave me a
could
good
see the nipples
hope.
and you could see the belly.
Yeah, that gave me a good hope. So then I was like behind him to look for that place every day. So it has certain places where she had the cub. So then Philip joined us. Then we and Philip started the search, and finally we found out one day morning. She after a kill, after eating the kill, she was walking towards one den, and we followed her and we found out the den, and we found out the cub as well. Very cute tiny cub. Now it has grown up, and the day before I left, I saw her climbing on the tree for the first
Yeah.
time. I saw her lying down on the tree the whole night, and still the morning when I went there, it was still there. Lot
And now
of
that area is closed.
yeah. And this is her when one hyena was trying to look around for her kill, which was on top of a tree. She was showing this face to the hyena. And it was very interesting day for me. She made the kill, and it was on top of a tree. She left her cub like almost two
Two
three
days.
kilometers for 2 days, and she was full time on top of that small tree. It was almost like the eye level when you place your vehicle, and the tree was not that high.
That all, yeah.
Yeah, that tall. The height was very like less. So, and it was, this river was next to that tree as well. So she go on top of the tree. She break a small piece from the kill. She take it down. She jump down. There was no climbing or climbing up or climbing down. Is literally jumping up on the tree and jumping down. There is no climbing, holding and climbing. It's from the ground. She literally like jump, and from the tree she literally jumped down. And after that, after eating that, she crossed this river. Like same like this, she crossed the other side, and like back and forth she do this. See,
Yeah.
and again the 180 400 was so helpful, because we don't know the distance that we stop the vehicle. So, and according to where the leopard is standing, we need to place. So it was very difficult for us as well. So, and 180 400 was so versatile that I can go into 200 or 250, and
Most of the time it was on 200.
yeah, get the whole body of the leopard. Yeah, this is the tree that you can see one piece. This is a leg piece for her, and she take and literally jump from this branch to all the way down, and then again go back to the uh, tree as well. Lot of photos on that 2 days, like floating in the air. She is literally floating in the air. And then evening, she went. This is her newborn cub. She went and that moment was like literally so beautiful. I have the videos. Let me see if I can share it with you guys. And this, yeah, the day before I came, we like literally witnessed this moment. The cub seeing the mom after 2 days was like breathtaking moment. Yeah. So this is the first part.
Of a
uh,
big part.
First part of the big part.
Yeah. Let's do it in couple of, I think, yeah, we definitely need a minimum 3 to 4 days to go through some of the incidents. Yes.
Yeah.
And if we are talking about those lioness cheetah images, it's like 100 image, you showed only 2 images. And the cheetah going up, there are images. I think 7 times it went up, 7 times it came down, 4 times it jumped across the river. And the cheetah with the cub, the lion with the cub, you haven't showed Imani with the cub, and the giraffe with the young one, elephants with the young one. I think when it comes to production, this particular lockdown was most effective in Mara, because almost every species is with cubs.
And this is
Mara
one.
is with cubs
That
now.
this is that cub on the tree.
Yeah.
I have some videos also. Let me try that.
Yeah, the videos are, there were so many occasions where you get confused between videos and I mean images. When you take images, you will feel that videos are good. When you take videos, you think that no, images would have been better. So that was always a dilemma for me. And when it comes to Hermes, he is always quite quite straight that this is what he wants.
Let me. I think I have.
And cubs, whether it is Luluka or Lorien, both of them were an amazing experience. Maybe because they are a leopard, and quite a leopard itself quite is quite difficult to spot. And when they are with young ones, we were really blessed. In fact, Bahati with 3 cubs, now Luluka with this cub, Lorien with the cub. So I think there is a
Yeah.
special bonding.
This is that evening.
Yeah, okay.
I was literally focusing through the grass, and it was very tough.
Yeah, it was an amazing, unforgettable moment. Yeah, this by this time someone else was trying to go through the other direction, and the cub was still not very comfortable with the people around. So the moment whenever the cub get this other vehicle sound, he will go to the this particular tree. And right after that, I think the next day we got this lion cub trying to peep through
Yeah.
that gap in the tree.
Yes.
Yeah. So this was the glimpse of our journey when Hermi was there for 25 days, and this is just a little part of it. We will come back with another set of images soon. Not
Yeah.
only from D6, from D6, D5, C7. Uh, I mean, I was using D5 and C7. Then Hermi was lucky enough to use D6 along with my favorite lens, which is 180 400 mm.
Okay, so that's it for the day. Do we have any questions? Name of 4 lions, Jonas. We haven't got the names
I
of
think
the.
I can get it. I saw the names in the Big Cats of Mara, so I can get it and I can share it, Dilip.
Yeah, yeah.
So in case if we have some questions, yes, we can. Please shoot. We can share it. I mean, if we know the answers, we will share it now. Otherwise, we can check it and get back to you. If
Mm,
not, then let's. Here, you have any? I think I got few inquiries on the online review, so I think we need to check that email once again. There are a couple of
next
them that
week we can do that.
we can do that.
Yeah,
And then our next online exhibition. How about you doing an online exhibition, Hermi, on this series?
we'll see.
Making him commit. This is the only way. Put it on public.
Okay,
Yes,
guys.
I'm still in Mara.
Yeah. So that's it for the day, and
Yeah.
we'll be coming. We have on Sunday we have one more session. So I will publish that today.
Yeah.
We have an interesting session, a debatable session actually. So, yeah.
And then we are going to have a session by captain. I'm just going to I just need his confirmation. Then I really want to show that cheetah with the sunset image, because that's one of the spectacular image I have seen.
Okay then.
Thanks, Dilip. Thank you for your support. Thank you all, in fact, for your time and for being with us.
We'll be back very soon. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
And
so much, and be
take
safe.
care. Yeah.
Yeah.